Kenobi. Did you wrap yourself in this blanket? Look at this snuggly bug. How'd this happen, huh? You're so cute. Lord forgive me, I am this behind on the advent calendar. Also, the side of this little face still makes me want to cry. Still not okay. Good evening. At this point, it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Home from work. I have no earthly idea what I'm making for dinner. I forgot to pull out something to thaw out, so I don't know. I got nothing. But I do have cookies I need to make. So today I'm gonna make my favorite Christmas cookies. I call them Grinch cookies just because they're green, but like I'm sure there's like a real name for them. I'm like not even gonna want these cookies after eating all the chocolate from the advent calendar. The sweater's coming off and the hair is going up because this is serious Christmas business. I'm nothing if not professional, guys. I'm just gonna use this sugar cookie mix as a base. So I'm just following the directions here, adding butter, adding egg, and mixing this as it is supposed to be mixed. We'll make it interesting after. This batter looks really dry and I kind of want to add another egg. It's served me well on other Baker's Corner cookie recipes. I don't know, the other like pre-made bags. I usually do the chocolate chip cookies and I add an egg and it makes them kind of like puff up and a little fluffier. So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. If it fails, it fails. At least we'll figure this out together. All right, that kind of helped a little bit, but we do still have more stuff to add to it, so it'll probably be fine. The next thing I'm gonna put in are a few, I meant to be a few drops of peppermint extract. I thought it had the thing on it. Well, he's gonna be minty. It actually smells really good. I'm not mad at it. Ideally, you would like to regulate the amount of peppermint extract you put in it a little more. Oops. I told you guys, height of professionalism. Now to get these a good Grinchy green, I'm just gonna add a few drops. Actually, a few drops. This has like the little stopper thing of green food coloring. Because nothing says Christmas like adding color chemicals to your food, right? Now the fun part is taking a bunch of these Andy mints out of the wrappers and putting them in this plastic bag and then crushing them to hell. Not total annihilation, you still want them to be kind of chunky, but definitely broken up a good amount. You know, in 2020, it feels particularly good to destroy stuff. Who needs therapy when you have a bag of candy bars to decimate? The Andes have been added to the batter, as well as just some normal milk chocolate chips for good measure. And I'm just gonna follow the baking directions on here. Obviously put them on a pan first. You guys know how this works, whatever. We're making cookies. I swear I've made these before. I've made these many times. I'm not experiencing as many glitches as I am today. But I took them out and they're like not really green anymore. Ugh. So like you can see like the inside is green, but the outside is definitely a brown color. I think these got kind of burnt. That looks burnt. Oh no! My Christmas cookie failure. Okay, I have more batter. I'm not gonna add more green because that's the color I want right there. So I'm just gonna cook them for less time. I cooked at the minimum. Wow, no, this oven's old. We're gonna try again. We can do this. We can do this. Well, this ain't it, sis. This is just not working out. I will say they are like sturdy, fluffy cookies, just like the chocolate chip ones turn out when I add the extra egg. They're a hefty cookie, which I like, but they don't look the right color. This one looks less burnt. Actually, much less burnt. We'll see how it tastes at least. Maybe it tastes good. So it's got like a crispy outer shell, and the inside is this gorgeous green. It actually tastes pretty good. This doesn't look like how it's supposed to. Maybe we rename these to Grinchmas Surprise. What I haven't done yet this Vlogmas is sit down and have unedited chat time with you guys. I usually do that once a year, and oh my gosh, I'm supposed to not edit it, but Steve's texting me about getting Chipotle. Ugh. All right, hold that thought. Tacos are on the way. I have gotten more comfortable, and I don't know, I just wanted to like loosely chat with you. I might edit some of this. I trip over my words constantly, so I don't want this to be painful for you to watch. So I know I say it's unedited, but like, yeah, it might get tweaked a little bit. So how are you guys doing? You doing okay? Are you feeling kind of hopeful about things? I'm starting to get there. I was at Walgreens the other day and I saw a sign on the door about like how a vaccine is coming. Like it's not there yet, but they will be getting the vaccine. And I was like, oh, hope. It's hope. I can't wait to get vaccinated. So I'm like, sign me up the second I can, because I work with the public in a big bad way. Honestly, I think my job is one of the more dangerous ones, clearly excluding like healthcare and emergency. Clearly, I don't think being a bartender is more dangerous than that. Don't get me twisted. I am just, you know, I am there with my mask on, and there is a good amount of bar between me and other people. But like at the end of the day, no one's eating and drinking with their mask on. So like, I would love to be vaccinated. I want to hug my grandma. I want to hug my family. There's so much I want to do. Oh, I don't even know where to start. No, actually I would start with seeing my grandma. I freaking miss her, and our family's had a very rough year. So that would probably be first on my list. What do you guys have plans? Like, what's the first thing you want to do once you can like do anything you want safely? Do you have a plan? Is there something you just miss with your whole heart? I miss conventions. Oh, how I miss conventions. And I really miss the Renaissance Festival this year. We did go to one of the events they had. They did this like magical days, magical nights thing, which was cool. It was open till I think 10 o'clock. And it was really nice to see, like, after dark. Renfest usually closes at 6 o'clock, so loved that. That was really fun. And in retrospect, it maybe wasn't the smartest thing we did this year. We've been really safe, and Steve is super high risk, and so we've been very careful as to who we're around and what we're doing. And that is the thing we probably shouldn't have done, but it's okay. We're all right. Live and learn, I guess. We didn't go to the Christmas thing they had going on this year. They put up Christmas lights and they had like a Christmas festival. That we did not do. It's just being in a crowd. It's not what anybody should be doing right now if they can help it. Excuse me. That was kind of an ear tickler. So I want like a normal Renfest. I want just festivals in general. Pride. Oh, I missed Pride so much. I want a year. I want a redo. And to get very personal, I talk like me getting super personal isn't a thing that happens on this channel all the time. But to get very personal, I am 34 now. I just turned 34 in November. And my biological clock is ticking a little bit, right? So I'm getting baby fever. I'm really getting baby fever, to be honest with you. And Steve and I have discussed it, and I want to have like at least a year with him where it's just us, where we get to go and be at all the festivals, go to all the conventions. I'm totally scratching my butt right now. So sorry. Travel, go do things. I want us to be able to have a year to do that. And so I kind of feel like 2020 is messing this up. So I think this year, like, honestly, our year to do things probably isn't going to start till fall. I'm assuming we won't be like vaccinated until then. I don't know what to expect, but I'm This is so awkward to talk about, but it's been heavy on my mind, and I'm just feeling kind of like pressed about it. Like, man, I feel like I just lost a year of my life a little bit. And a lot has happened this year, good and bad, and I do think I'm coming out of 2020 better than I came into it, which is a little bit shocking, but that's how I feel. So I don't mean to sound ungrateful for this year. It's done a lot of good, but I don't know. I feel robbed. Does anybody else feel robbed? I had to stop my rambling to answer a question about queso, and this little baby angel came to give me some love, so pardon the interruption. Give a kiss. Thank you. Honestly, if you couldn't tell by my rambling and scattered baking today, I'm kind of having a bit of an anxiety day. So this little guy, he's gonna melt this away. Yeah. You definitely help. Yes, you do. I love you. Another kiss? Thank you. Well, I have tacos and queso on the way, and I have the sweet baby angel giving me all the snuggles and kisses. So I think I'm gonna call it a night for the vlog today. But for real, like, leave me a comment and let me know how you guys are doing. This year is the weirdest. You okay? You doing okay? Leave a comment, check in. I love ya. See you tomorrow.